I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. This is your San Francisco 49ers postgame recap on Niners Radio Sunday afternoon. Your 49ers defeat the Minnesota Vikings 34-26. As the Niners had a kind of a shootout, the Niners end up another effective grounding attack, racking up 215 yards on 39 carries for the game. And the Niners, led by Jimmy Garoppolo, 230 yards passing, touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, 27 carries for 133 yards, averaging 4.9 yards. And he also had caught 6 passes for 35 yards. He had 168 total yards of all-purpose yards. Deebo Samuel, 6 catches for 66 yards. Brandon Ayuk, 6 catches he ended up having 3 catches for 91 yards. For Deebo Samuel, he reaches the 1,000-yard plateau. He only caught 1 ball for the day. He ended up, the first since Anquan Bolden back in 2014, ended up accomplishing that feat. And it was a big day game for the 49ers. Also, Deebo left the game with a groin injury. Trey Greenlaw re-injured his groin. And then for Fred Warner, he had a hamstring injury, all 3. And then for Trey Sermon, he had an ankle injury. All will receive MRIs on Monday. We'll give you more information as it develops. So, 49ers dominated 37 minutes and 7 seconds time of possession as well. Niners improved to 6-5. The Vikings dropped to 5-6. With the Niners win, they also get help over the weekend. Rams fall to the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field, and then the Saints fall to the Buffalo Bills with their loss to the Bills. The Saints losing 31-9, or losing on Thanksgiving night at the Superdome in New Orleans. Niners are in the thick of it. They sit now in 6th place for the wild card spot in the NFC. Next game for the 49ers will be 1 week from today. The Niners will be taking on the Seattle Seahawks up at CenturyLink Field. That game has been flexed out of the NBC Sunday Night Football time slot for the Denver Broncos Kansas City Chiefs game in Kansas City. So the Niners Seahawks game up at CenturyLink Field will be at 1:25 1 week from today. That will be on CBS Sports, KPIX, CBS 5 in the Bay Area. This is the first of 4 of the next 5 games the Niners will be having on CBS, 3 straight. Then 2 weeks from today, the Niners will take on the Bengals at Paul Brown Stadium. That will be on CBS. Then in 3 weeks from today, right back here against the Falcons, that will also be on CBS as well. Then, of course, on January 2nd, they'll take on the Houston Texans. That will be on CBS as well. 3 of the next 4 games, the Niners will be on CBS. 3 of those games have been flexed or cross-flexed as well. So, 49er fans, if you want to purchase your for all your shopping items and everything, go to shop49ers.com. Get the latest, including the Deebo Samuel jerseys. He now reaches 1,000 yards for the first time in his young career. And Ticketmaster.com to purchase tickets for future 49ers games. And for the latest on 49ers news, go to 49ers.com. And check us out at NinersRadio49@gmail.com. And for all your questions on Twitter, Brian Davis at NinersRadio49 on Twitter. Let's get the final score from here at Levi Stadium at the Mecca. Niners defeat the Vikings 34-26. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis for Niners Radio. Niners Radio is an association with the satellite digital media known as SDM News Network. 49ers football celebrates 75 years of faithful to the Bay. Go Niners!